who is back. You know how I was saying that you could actually keep your electronics in your totes
so
that
idea.
they don't overheat in the car at the beach or at the ballpark? Joe is not only one of our resident experts, I feel like he's my brother from another mother because I've known him for so long. But what we are featuring is the famous iPad. And if you have had tablet envy, guess what? We have one of their latest editions. This, believe it or not, does have that fingerprint ID.
It does, I'll lock it down.
It also is pencil compatible, which normally you had to buy an iPad Pro in order to do that. It is feature rich. Now, basically, you just choose your memory, 32 gig or 128 gig. And then Mark, if we could show the colors still, that would be, I think, helpful for all of our friends watching. Then you choose the color of the iPad. Now remember, we're talking about the back. So the silver is the traditional iPad color with a white bezel. Gold, just so you know, Macintosh, their gold is a rose gold, but just don't be surprised, but that's, you know, it's not a refurbished or an also ran. The gold has a white front, and then my favorite is actually the space gray, because that's the one that has the black bezel, which is really terrific if you're streaming movies. And then you just pick the freebies that you want. Now here's the cool thing, $240 worth of freebies.
That's right.
Okay. 2-year technical or, you know, assistance.
That's right. All the how-to questions you can think of.
Everything. And then you don't get one, but you get 2 cases, a soft-sided, a cleaning case, a stylus, headsets, you know, all the adapters that you need. Now check out this. Rick, the gold is gone in the 128, isn't it? In fact, you know what? If you could maybe put a little reminder in that little screen, that would help me because my brain is moving a bunch of different directions. But the gold, I believe, is gone in the 128. And look at this. These cases, they're like a hard shell case and a real keyboard in one. And so there's our gold. Our red is really kind of like a framboise, a raspberry red. There's the blue, there's the silver, there's the black, and 128 gig, $83.33, $66.66 if you were doing the 32 gig. And Rick, I believe the 12-month VIP, we do have a 12-month VIP promotion, but on the 128 gig only. So, and I think that's $66 and change. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I buried the lead anyway, because it's the lowest price, lowest price that we've ever offered on our iPad, 083097. Joe, you're up.
And I understand, it's incredible. There's so many things to talk about with this iPad. Normally, I'm really restricted on time, so I'm so excited to tell you about the latest generation. First off, it's an iPad. These are the guys that started this trend back in 2010. And since then, still 9 years later, everybody wants to have that iPad experience. And you know when you get it at home, it's smooth, it's quick, it's fast, it's as slow as you want to, has tons of extras on there, but it's a customized experience for you. Because when you bring up the App Store, there's actually over 2 million apps and games and books and movies and magazines. It's incredible what you can fit on your iPad. And normally we do the step is from 32 to 64. We just double your memory for $100. Today, you're getting quadruple the amount of memory for $100. If you can afford it, get it, because you're gonna take so many pictures with this. You're gonna download so much content with this. You're gonna have so much fun with it because it is that latest generation. Some of the cool things they allow you to do.
By the way, and my producer Rick is gonna give me a couple of updates as we continue. I knew there was a 66 in there somewhere. On the 128 gig, there is 12-month VIP financing, so you can apply and buy. We'll show you again, you're welcome to apply and buy, but it makes it $41.66 a month.
Incredible.
2 other things, oh perfect, thank you guys. So there you can log on, you can call that toll-free number. A couple of other things, and then I promise I'm gonna turn Joe loose, because I'm so excited about this. And our #1 HSN fanatic, I know Zudi was looking at this, we all want this. Because when I said if you have a tablet envy, you want an iPad, but this is our lowest price in history. But a couple of things. They're not giving away all these extras at the Apple Store, okay? That's #1. If you, especially like a hard side case like this or keyboard, I mean, I had to buy mine separately when I, got my iPad here at HSN. They're not giving away technical support. You have to pay for that. Now, you're welcome to go into the Genius Bar, but a lot of times they tell you to come back like in a week or a couple of days because, you know, they're always busy and you got to set up an appointment. So that's, you know, the second thing. They have a 14-day return policy. We have a full month.
I love that.
30-day return policy. So 30-day return policy. We even print the return label so you can put it on the box and zip it back to us if you decide it's not your cup of tea. But the other thing I need to stress, because I shop a lot of places, I know you shop a lot of places, sometimes you really have to read the fine print, especially with Apple and iPads, because let's be honest, even if you're upgrading, we don't retire our old girls, you know, we don't retire our old iPads, they find a life elsewhere. But sometimes when you see a really low price on an iPad on the internet, you have to read the fine print, where it'll be factory reissue or refurbished. No, this is not an also ran or a refurbished. I mean, this is the real deal. Basically, as long as supplies last. If you want the 128 gig in that gold, we have the final 500. Do you know, and Rick, how many of these are sold? Because, you know, this has only been on the air for 24 hours.
You're right.
I mean, like, it started, I think that's,
quick.
Yeah, I mean, well, basically in less than 2 days, we have sold almost 3,000 of these. Joe, I gotta tell you, winner, winner, chicken dinner all day.
It does, and it does so many great things for you too. Especially because this is the latest generation. We gotta keep stressing that you're not getting that old version. This absolutely is the newest one. So it does a lot of cool things for you. The biggest thing that people are loving is that this can do something that has a little control center, has multitasking. So I can actually pick what different window I want. Now I could be surfing on HSN at the same time as I'm chatting with my daughter on the other side. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. It could be Netflix on one side while you're surfing online. Pretty cool to be able to do that type of technology. It also has a different type of control center across the top. So now you can make different adjustments to it. Really nice and easy to be able to use. Shannon also mentioned, we'll turn off for a second, this also has a security feature that has a fingerprint reader. Now, normally you tap your little number in there, or you have to type in your password. Now your password is now your finger. Not only allowing you to get into the iPad, but now it's also gonna be your finger when you're doing your banking, when you're getting onto your email. Every single thing that needs a password, no longer do you have to remember them. Shannon, it's your finger ID that's already built into that new reader.
I told this story yesterday, but I actually have an iPad Air at home that I've locked myself out of. I mean, and it's one of the older versions, so you have to hook it up to a regular computer in order to retrieve everything. So the whole idea is, it's easy to move into.
Yes, it is.
It's
so
easy to use. I use, just so everybody knows, I mean, I use both. I work in a Windows world, and I also operate in an iPad or in a Macintosh world. For my money, and if you're an iPad user, you probably already know this to be the case, the ease of use, the friendliness, the response, there's a reason that the iPad is what all other tablets are measured by.
Oh, you're absolutely, just even from a basic, you know, playing instruments on here, the panels are really impressive. The colors are so vibrant, because this is also iPad's Retina display. Now, there's also something else that's built into this, which is really cool. It's Siri, and all you have to do is say, hey Siri, what's the weather today? She can tell you exactly what the weather's gonna be. She knows exactly where you're located. I'm gonna flip this around. She also does rotational, rotates the screen based on what you need. All right, so she told me what the weather. One of the big things we use in our house is, hey Siri, how many cups are in a gallon? If you need measurements, it tells you how many cups, you know, how many ounces. We also do this while we're in the kitchen all the time too. Hey Siri, set timer for 27 minutes.
Okay, 27 minutes.
You can set timers on there,
Nice.
and she's gonna connect to it. By the way, if you're logged into the same account on your iPad as you are on your Apple Watch or your Apple phone, that same timer is now gonna show up there too.
Right.
And even though, Shannon, this is an iPad, I can even do this. Hey Siri, send message to Reese.
What do you want to say?
Hey Reese, can we FaceTime later? Question mark.
Your message to Reese iPad says, hey Reese, can we FaceTime later? Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, It's sent.
So now this is an iPad, and now and a little bit later on, we're gonna message my daughter and FaceTime live. No monthly feeds, it's already included with the brand new iPad.
Let me just do some quantity updates. And I don't know if Erica has time to maybe grab my old girl. I actually have the iPad that I bought, well, almost a decade ago. It's in the makeup room. But
They keep lasting.
You should
They last
see
forever.
the size comparison on the bezel and just how thick the case is. So here are a couple quick updates. If you want the silver, okay, the silver is kind of the traditional, Mac or iPad color. The 32 gig, there are 70. In the 128 gig, there are like the last 150, okay? Oh, 145, sorry about that. If you want the space gray, now remember the space gray is the one with the black bezel. In the 128 gig, there are only 300 remaining. And in the 32 gig, actually they're just a few dozen. So they're just around 80, I think. So, and then, oh, I'm sorry, 75 only in that 32 gig. And now remember, Macintosh does call, this is what they call gold, but just so you aren't surprised, it is a rose gold when you get it at home. And then I'll just show you real quickly. If you're choosing the gold case, which is almost gone in the 128, it is a real, it's a gold. So
Absolutely.
just, keep that in mind. But the rose gold is the most popular. So here's what I'd love to show you. We have basically a little over 1,000.
Oh my goodness.
And that is in less than a 48-hour window. So if you saw this over the weekend, or maybe you missed out, we did a last-minute programming adjustment. We were gonna be in your kitchen, but we're gonna start our scrapbooking event a little bit earlier. And I know we were supposed to have airings of this during our scrapbooking event. It appears rather unlikely that that will happen, simply because that quantity left does not take into account the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who are joining us. So let me just summarize, and then I'm gonna turn Joe loose with some more of those features. Lowest price we've ever offered, hands down, lowest price we've ever offered. One of the latest editions from iPad, not a refurbished, not a factory reissue. $240 worth of bonuses and extras to include 2 years.
Yes, don't lose that card,
Yeah,
Shannon.
don't lose that card. 2 years of technical support. It's the pencil compatible, which normally you have to buy the iPad Pro.
Buy the Pro, a lot more
in order
expensive.
to do that. It also, since it's one of the latest editions, I think you can FaceTime up to what, 32 people if you want?
Yeah, there's the group FaceTime
The
chat.
group FaceTime
I haven't
chat?
we've gotten up to 7. And
Have you
7
really?
sounds a lot, but we got all my family members together. It was
Really?
so nice
Hey,
to be able to do it.
makes traveling to the family reunion a whole lot cheaper,
Yes, it
doesn't
does.
it? And then it has the finger ID.
That's
too.
what we just did right there, that fingerprint ID, Bluetooth-enabled keyboard. It is the Retina display, which is the top of the line. There's that Apple Pencil that it's now compatible with. You're gonna use that for so many things. If you wanna take your Apple experience to the next level, highly recommend getting one of these. Even if it's just for signing basic documents. School for my family is only a month away. If you wanna sign a document, I no longer have to print this off, Shannon, figure out how I'm gonna fax it. I come down here and pick my color, and then I can just write my daughter's name in there. Her name's Reese, and then I can go ahead and sign my name on there, and I'm done. I am done, and now that's gonna save it. I can email it back to the teacher. That's a piece of cake. Another thing my wife and I do, I wasn't really thought that this would be something for me, but Shannon, I'm getting into this coloring book. I love these coloring books.
Do that?
I
didn't know that.
We just traveled to New York City, and I was stuck on a plane, and my wife's like, did you try that coloring book? She's like, it was so nice, so easy to be able to use. So now I've got my little pencil in there. You can just draw if you want to draw in the middle.
Now don't tell Sarah Davies that, because Sarah is coming up with me next hour. That was a last-minute programming adjustment. You know how much I love her pens.
Oh, her pens are great.
She's got the pens back. She's got the metallic inks back. She's got the glass matte back. Maybe we'll even give you a little preview of what's to come. So good news for all of our crafting and scrapbooking fans. We're actually going to start that event a little bit early. But Joe, I think at the end of the day, iPad, when I said that's the tablet that all others are measured by.
Oh, absolutely.
You are, of course, I forget how many computer degrees you have.
I've got a lot.
You do. You've used every type of product and operating system and panel in the world. What do you think makes the iPad so unique?
I knew you were going to ask this. That's why I wanted to bring up this multitasking screen.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times when you have a different tablet, you open up one or two programs and you feel that hesitation. This, I was quickly going from, my pencil where I'm quickly drawing on here. It's fast, it's responsive, but then I double tap and look at all the different programs I have up and running. There was a xylophone I showed you earlier. I just signed that document.
Cool.
We're on hsn.com. I messaged my daughter. We're going to FaceTime her in a second. There's Netflix. The fact that it's so user-friendly because it's so well built. Apple has really this, and there's only one other company, the Surface. I think the Surface is the best computer. This by far is the best tablet. And the reason why, Apple, they made the software for this. And now, Shannon, they make the hardware. They make it so fantastic because they know how to get the best out of that operating system. So now they're taking it to another level. Just like you have the best type of hardware and on the iPad, you now have the best type of software to get the most out of it. They're both designed to work hand in hand.
They do.
Any other tablet you buy, it's from one manufacturer, but the operating system is from Google. It's not the same. So now they're kind of guessing, is this what it takes to make it better? Apple made the software, Apple now makes the hardware. That's why when you pick up an iPad, it's so unique, so different than anything else. It's so quick to respond.
It is. Hey, quick thing, because Joe, you mentioned the Surface. That's a great product, but this keyboard, this is a new keyboard case that we're doing.
Right.
For all intents and purposes, that turns this into a little touchscreen laptop.
It does. I'll show you here. I'm going to tip it down for a second. Now I'm going to actually put it down here to make it easier for everyone to be able to see.
That's called the G-hold that we have on the back.
We'll show
that
in
is a
second.
separate purchase, which, especially with a larger tablet, you can kind of float it on your hand.
Even if I have big hands, I'm 6'2", I've got big hands. It's tough to even hold an iPad in your hand. It's nice to be able to get that G-hold. It folds down completely flat, and then you tuck your fingers in there. It's a really comfortable grip. We have, I believe, 6 or 7 different colors, and it allows it to spin 360 degrees.
New colors.
Highly recommend that one. That's going to make that experience go really to the next level. But I want to show you that keyboard that Shannon was talking about. And the reason why we included this keyboard, now I did talk about a Microsoft product because a lot of us use Microsoft stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Shannon, Apple has their own version. They have something called, there's Pages, which does your word processing. There's also Numbers, which is like your spreadsheet program.
Right.
There's also Keynote, which does, there's down below, it does your PowerPoint presentations. So if you want, Apple has that software built in. But then if you're like, I really like my Office, look what's right below it.
Right.
There's Excel, there's Word, there's PowerPoint.
Check that
I downloaded those
out.
for free. So yes, if you are a Microsoft user, if somebody sends you a Word document or Excel document, you've got it. It's easy. It's a piece of cake. But when you bring it up, you're like, wow, that's just like my spreadsheet program. I can come in here. I can type. I can change the programs if I want to. I can go back over. Let me hit my home page. I can go back to my Pages if I want to. When I bring Pages up, there's the keyboard that came up. And if I want to, I can start typing on here. Or Shannon, there's a little button right there, microphone. This is how easy it is to talk to my iPad, and my iPad will type everything out for me, period. My kids never complain anymore from having to do a book report or a long essay, comma, the iPad does it for them, period. Piece of cake, it typed everything for them. And then Shannon, when you turn on your keyboard, you have a Bluetooth keyboard that's right down there. See all the keys?
Yeah.
If you don't want to use that virtual keyboard screen that's on there, you can actually use the keyboard screen to be able to type the keyboard case that's included with it. So you can get rid of the keyboard, start using the keys that are included. It makes it nice. And then when you fold this up, it's designed to fit perfectly around there, edge to edge on your iPad. So now it becomes a protective case. So it's really productivity and a whole lot of fun in one bundle.
Wow, are we busy? Poor Erica, I'm running her ragged. They're gonna bring my old little lady, my original iPad that I purchased from HSN out here, just so you can see a comparison to the size and the bezel. You're gonna laugh when you see the poor case that I had to buy separately. I mean, it's really, it looks like a joke, but it's not. It's a real prop, so I'll grab that in just a second. But remember, you just pick the chassis, or I should say the tablet color. We have the space gray. Silver is almost, well, they're all almost gone. In fact, what I'd love to do is show you the quantity sold and then how few of these we have. In less than 48 hours, we have sold almost 3,000. So that's number one. Here's what we have left for the rest of birthday month. So now, of course, those 1,200 that we have remaining, are not an indicator of how many people we have joining us in the various forms of ordering. So space gray, the classic silver, or the gold. Remember, their gold is a rose gold. And then you choose the memory of choice. Do you want the 32 gig or do you want the 128? And Joe's right. Basically, for $100 more, you are quadrupling your memory. And a lot of you are doing FlexPay. And so if you're doing that FlexPay, in fact, you'll see it on your screen in just a moment, it's just a nominal increase. I mean, I think it's at like $20 more. In fact, Rick, if we could keep the FlexPay at the bottom of the screen for everybody, I know that would be really helpful. The omnipotent voice of Rick, my producer. Thank you guys. $66 if you're doing the 32 gig, but you see what I mean? It's actually less than $20 more if you do the FlexPay option. Remember, the 128 gig does have 12-month VIP financing, which makes it a little over $41 on your credit card. And then after you pick the memory and the chassis, then you pick what color you want your freebies. There are $240 worth of freebies to include a soft-sided case, a stylus, headsets, chargers, cleaning cloth, the whole shebang. And then this hard-sided case is also a full keyboard. Now, on the gold, we have a couple dozen in either choice. So I think I think on the 128 and the gold, I think we have the last 100. So I believe last 100 if you want the gold choice in the 128. Otherwise, in the 32 gig, there are a couple dozen. The red, the blue, the silver. Now the silver is also almost gone, I believe, right, Rick? Okay, 32 gig, we have a couple dozen. Oh, and space gray, it is also last call with that silver case or the black. Now, they told me I couldn't show this case on the air anymore because it looks so awful.
It's okay, it's weathered, you can tell. You've loved it.
Yeah, even my producer was like, oh, that's pretty rough. But here's the other thing. Do you know, even this poor little thing I had to buy.
Right.
You guys didn't even give me that. Okay.
Shannon, I bought one of those too. That was not cheap. That was like $70 or $80 just for that sleeve that folds over.
Right. I did not get 2 years of technical support.
No.
Okay. I did not get, I didn't get the, okay, so.
Is that the iPad 1?
It might be, it's one of the first ones.
We have the 2, that's the first one. It had like it's so heavy too when you pick it up.
Look at this poor little lady. She's been through a lot, my friends. But can you show the bezel, Joe, so I don't want to drop her? Because I don't want to disrespect
I'll pick up
her.
The rose gold.
Okay, now look at the difference. So not only, mine obviously does not have fingerprint ID, and then look at how thick the case is.
I know.
Isn't that
Mine's
crazy?
wafer thin.
Yeah.
It's crazy how thin it is.
And this, I want to say this is 8 years old. I still use it.
Oh, that's what we do.
I still use it.
My wife and I will hog the new ones and then give the old ones to the kids because it still works.
Right.
Thinner bezel. It's got a better display. Look at the crazy glare that Shannon's getting.
Look at that.
You don't get that glare out of this guy at all because it's a retina screen, super thin, but it is lightweight. I know you can't see the weight on TV. It is so lightweight when you compare to the old ones because it's the latest generation.
It is. And again, boy, I can't tell you the number of times I've locked myself out. One night I actually had to drive home to get, because I'm so old school, I write down my password.
Sure.
I do. And so I actually had to drive home to get my little notebook where I had all my little passwords written down because she locked me out. She's like, I don't know who you are. But if your fingerprint ID, this is obviously not pencil compatible, didn't come with all the freebies. Boy, are we busy, and we would love to send this your way. I can tell you, first of all, I'm grateful Joe came in to do this for me.
Happy to.
Thank you, because it was not originally scheduled in this show. We were gonna be doing another hour of your kitchen, but I can tell you for a fact, with Rick, you said the final 1,200, we sold most of these, but roughly 80% of the inventory is gone. So the final 1,200, fewer than 1,200. So for the little over 1,000 that we have, and remember that does not take into consideration those of you who are joining us in the various forms of ordering, that is the full order for birthday month. So if I'm not the last person to be able to share this on the air, I'll certainly be one of the last just because, there won't be enough to go around. So use that information for what you will. Remember that 2 years technical support is free with your purchase. You are also getting our 30-day return policy.
I love that.
I knew you had to do a game.
I'm a gamer. Of course, I'm a gamer.
I know.
You know, not only do we have a longer return policy, Shannon, and Apple Store is 14 days, but Apple doesn't know you bought this here at HSN and got a great
right.
deal.
They don't
so
care.
if you go there, they're just going to say, oh, you have an iPad. You have the latest generation. Sure, we can help you out. No problem. I mean, that's the nice thing because they have dozens of stores around the country just helping everyone out. So I'm a gamer. I mean, to me, this is my boredom buster. When I'm stuck in Carline, and man, Carline's coming 30 days away here in Florida, I bring my iPad with me to do so many things. But, you know, we talked earlier about messaging. I'm going to see if my daughter's here. So my daughter, she has an iPhone, and I can actually message her from my iPad. And the great thing about having this is that, you know, whether you have a phone, whether you have an iPad, or whether you have a MacBook, or maybe you have an all-in-one from a Mac. Oh, there's my daughter right there. I'm going to say, can we, so Shannon, the kids call it FT. It's called FaceTime. So if your grandkids or kids say that, FT is what it is. Oh, she's giving me a wave. I guess maybe she saw my game. So now I don't have to say, how do I dial Reese? I push her name.
Okay.
And then I push FaceTime. Now I'm calling her. This is free.
Cool.
And this is great because she has an iPhone. I'm obviously using an iPad right now. And the thing is, I can now, hey, Reese, how you doing? Oh, let me go ahead and turn you up for a second. There you go. Hey, how's your day been? How's your summer?
Great. I had so much fun in New York.
Hey, who'd you go to New York with?
You and Mommy.
Shannon, we went to New York City. It was incredible.
I was jealous.
We had some delicious cupcakes. So, Reese, you excited to go back to school?
Not at all.
Oh.
Not at all.
Well, thank you, babe, for calling me. I'll be home in a little bit.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too. Bye, sweetie.
Oh, how sweet is that?
That is just
she not
perfect.
like a carbon copy of Nicole?
Oh, I know. I have a beautiful wife. I'm so lucky. And it's now, you know, I'm able to FaceTime. I'm able to message them even though I'm here. And that's just that one little button right there. That was free, but you see how crystal clear it was?
Yeah.
And you talk about, Shannon, what makes the difference between an iPad? I still have a dozen programs running at the same time. I just did a high definition video and it was perfect.
It was. Okay, now here's the deal. Now, of course, you're always welcome to shop 7 days a week, 24 hours a day here at HSN. So certainly that's not to rush anybody. But just as, you know, a word to the wise or a caveat, if you saw this over the weekend, only had a few airings, we can show you how many have sold. I think it was like 3 airings over the weekend, 4 airings over the weekend. Almost 3,000 were gone. That's roughly 80, now closing in on 85% of our inventory. So sadly, that only leaves us with around 1,000. So a little over 1,000. Once more, that does not take into consideration those of you who are joining us. Remember, there is a 30-day return policy. So you don't have to feel under pressure. What I would recommend, if I could though, is get it while we've got it. And then you've got that full 30 days to determine, my poor little, I'm gonna turn it around because I'm embarrassed for her. But you've got that 30-day return policy. So you don't have to feel rushed. So if you don't like it, which does not happen, we do not get our iPads back. We do not retire our iPads, obviously. You can still send it back. There is no restocking fee. You get that 2-year technical service for free. You get the $240 worth of bonuses. You get a hard-sided, you know, keyboard case in addition to the neoprene and the stylus and the chargers, which basically turns it into a touchscreen laptop.
That's incredible.
Which is crazy. And by the way, if you are new to HSN, you know the name iPad. Anybody can use FlexPay, whether you've shopped here or not. I actually use my debit card. You don't necessarily have to use a credit card. You can use your debit card. You can use your PayPal account. If you do that, that's what FlexPay is. So that means on that 32 gig, you spend $66.66 with free shipping, and we zip it off to you. On the 128, and this is what's so crazy. By the way, my poor little lady, I'm so sorry to embarrass you on TV again. Sweet little thing.
Hey, how big is that hard drive?
Oh, you read my mind. It's a 16 gig.
Oh my gosh. A lot of them are 8 gigs. So.
Actually, it's a 16 gig. And I remember because the most memory that I could get at that point was 32, and I didn't want to spend the additional money. Trust me when I tell you, it's worth it, okay? If your budget will allow, especially on FlexPay, it's less than $20 more in FlexPay. There's not a day that goes by I have to kind of delete something from her because she doesn't have enough room anymore. That's $83.33 on your credit card on that FlexPay. And Joe, I will tell you, this is something that is on first blush, is an iPad more of an investment? Of course it is. I mean, it really is. But if I'm trying to think of something other than my car, that I've been using for 8 years, and I'm still happy with.
My refrigerator hasn't even lasted 8 years. It'll last me 5 years.
I know.
It's incredible. Now, the other thing is I'm doing something that's pretty unique. This is actually, I pulled up a YouTube video, and this is just a YouTube, this is a video that I have that I put up on here on YouTube. But as soon as I bring up the video, you know, it's cool to have an iPad, which makes it that singular experience for you. But what happens if you want to send this to a bigger TV? All you do is you tap the screen. On the upper right-hand corner, there's a little, looks like a little TV screen. I push that button. Now we have a Samsung TV that's over there. This works with LG TVs. This works with all the different, if you have a smart TV, this is going to work for you. Now keep in mind, I pushed one button. There it is right there on the screen. I'm sent it from my iPad right there to the screen. It makes it that simple and that easy to be able to do. Now, if I want to, I can pause it. So you see it pause for a second. I can fast forward it a little bit. Let me get to the fast forward part. I'll hit play again. And now it picks up exactly where I left off on the, oops, let me play. I pick up right where I left it off when I hit the fast forward button. So now you have that shared experience. It's no longer a singular experience, because my daughter will find a crazy cat video. She'll be like, oh, Dad, this is so funny. Instead of all of us crowding around the iPad, now we can send it to our TVs, and it's that perfect high definition. Yes, when you send it to the TV, you don't lose any color or any quality of the video. It is perfect HD video. It's that simple, that easy with your iPad. Now, maybe YouTube's not your thing. I'll come back to my screen for a second, because now what you can do is I can get out of this video. All I do is I go ahead and hit the pause button. Pause, I get out of it. I can go ahead and hit disconnect. Pretty simple. Now I'm back to watching it right here on mine. But what happens if you're a YouTube or a Netflixer? I do that all the time. I've got so many different apps that are on here. Ooh, here's my Netflix. When you bring up your Netflix, they have a special deal with Microsoft, with Apple. You can actually download these movies to your iPad while you're on the go. You download it while you're at home, where you have Wi-Fi, when you're in the hotel, when you're at somebody's house. You download it so before you go to the doctor's office, before you take that airplane trip, before you get in car line like myself, now your movies will stay on your iPad for a certain amount of time so you can watch them without any Wi-Fi. It's incredible that you can now do that with Netflix. And I think over 50 million of us have a Netflix account here in the United States. But this is the reason why having that hard drive size really makes a difference. Both of them are super slim bezels, so there's nothing that changes except for on the inside. You can get that 32 gig space, which is, if you can afford it, step up to the 128, because you're getting 4 times the movies, 4 times the storage in comparison. And a lot of times, you're gonna take your iPad with you, and it's gonna be that entertainment, that boredom buster, but it's also gonna be your camera. You're gonna be able to take some amazing amount of photos on here. Oops, let me get out of this just for a second. All my photos now I'll store right here. And it makes it so simple and easy to share them. It actually even classifies them, like that's a picture of my son. If I want to find more pictures of Noah, it finds all the pictures. I tap the button. They're all the different pictures of Noah. You just saw my daughter Reese a couple seconds ago. I can find a picture of Reese. There's little Reese right there. I pop it up here, and it has all the different segments that Reese was in a photo. And if you want to send these photos out, if you're wondering how your grandkids are doing it, there's just one simple little button. You tap that one little button, and now this tells you what to do with it. Do you want to send it to a message? Oh, by the way, do you see all these different things popping up? These are all the different iPads that are here in the studio. So if I want to, Shannon, I can actually tap this one little button, and it's now, Shannon, if you hand me that white iPad right there.
All right, ta-da.
So now it's something called AirDrop. I hit that one button, and it shared that one photo now to Reese's photo. You don't have to know what email addresses are, what phone numbers are. It knows that there are Apple products within vicinity. You tap the button, and it wirelessly sends it right to the other iPad. Makes it so easy.
Which, by the way, is also one of the great things about moving into your new iPad.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of times people say, oh, well, I got all my passwords and this and that and the other thing. You know, when you use your Apple ID, then, you know, it's all part of the same family. Well, you, of course, are family to us here at HSN because we are celebrating our 42nd birthday. And this lowest price ever, lowest price ever on an iPad here at HSN was done for our birthday. Now, sadly, we're just through half the birthday month, and we just have a little over 1,000 to go around. Now, if you were in a retail store, that might sound like a lot, but we're in 95 million homes, so that's like a little blip on the radar.
Yeah, it is.
So if this is not your last airing, my guess is it'll probably be the last full airing. So you choose what color you want your iPad to be, meaning do you want the silver with the white front, the gold, which is a rose gold with the white front, the space gray, which has a black bezel, and then you choose your memory. Do you want your 32 gig? Or do you want to quadruple the memory for just less than $20 more if you're doing that flex pay option, $100 more if you're paying for it all at once, which is, I mean, really, if your budget will allow, I can't recommend the additional memory more enough. And then of course, $240 worth of freebies. That hard side case keyboard is included. The gold is almost gone. The silver is almost gone. Our red is kind of like a raspberry red, blue or black, soft-sided case, technical support for 2 years, stylus, charger, headsets, the whole shebang. So last 1,000. So last 1,000. A lot of you shop after the fact. So I can tell you, do you know if this is scheduled tomorrow, Joe?
Shannon, they just called me in like an hour ago.
They did.
This is the only scheduled show.
Okay, so, well, it's a good thing because in all likelihood, we'll only have a few hundred by the time we get off the air, and I'm confident in saying those will all sell out on hsn.com. Because remember, you can shop here, our app, or use your iPad, use your phone, use your remote. That is so cute.
So crafting days tomorrow. So I love these collages. This is just pictures of my kids, but it's that easy Apple interface, that experience that we all love. You can pinch and zoom these and move them in different places. You want to get rid of it, you can toss it in the virtual trash can, and then you can just also make these collages. It's so fast,
nice.
It's so simple. Then you upload it to Instagram, to Facebook, send it to your family. Just a great way to capture and then share all your memories.
It is. Remember, lowest price ever. We are dipping into the hundreds remaining in just a moment. Remember that quantity left does not take into account the hundreds of people who are joining us. We would love to send this to you. Remember that technical support alone really kind of pays for the purchase, in my own opinion. But it's not a refurbished, it's not an also ran, it's the real deal, guys. So you can go into that Genius bar as well. You are a genius and a gentleman for coming in for me.
Anything for you. I love it. That's food, by the way, in the last hour. Oh my gosh, it smells so great. You have some great items.
Thank you. And thank Reese for doing that. Oh, the FT. Thank her for the FT.
Our alarm, by the way. Remember we set the alarm? Our alarm's going off.
I love you. Thank you, Joe.
Love you too, Shannon. Thanks, everyone.
All right.